Welcome to Podquesters, the show where I have to come up with a stupid saying every time, and I'm just now realizing I've already used this one. I am your host, Andy Bishop, and as always, I am joined by my wonderful wife, Sarah.
Hello.
Across the table is the illustrious David Budizeski.
With the quickest wife.
I'm keeping it short and brief today because I want to play so bad.
Easy breezy.
David Budizeski. Next to
Mike.
him is Mike. You're stealing my job. I have one job. One job.
Lead us in, God damn it.
Mike Addison, and at the center of the world, Chet Moriades.
Hello. Okay, let's get her rolling.
That's right. I'm not messing around today, Internet. I want to play some D&D. So, Chet, take it away.
All right. So, where we last left off, you guys were heading out of Phandalin on this venture to find Senor Jimmy Jenkins. He, as far as you know, is probably in Cragmaw Castle because you've been alluded to this multiple times now. Have been given the at least main direction to get there. No one's ever actually been there that you've talked to so far. But you have a pretty good understanding of which way you're going, and have been told that you have to go about a day and a half north on Tribor Trail to get there, and then into this dense forest is this castle hidden in the ruins. One super important thing to do here is to note who's walking in what order, who's going first, who's going last, what's your marching order specifically, and why. Because I want some logic before what you're doing.
All right. Well, I think the person that is probably the hardiest,
Which is who?
it's either
How many hurts can you take?
John Smith.
How many
is
hurt
sharpest.
points?
I can hurt good.
I have the most hurt points.
Okay.
Okay.
So me
But
and
who has the most not hit points, meaning you can't get hit AC wise? Who's got the highest AC?
Oh,
Well, I have
That's probably more important.
14.
I have 14.
I have 16.
Oh, there you go.
I'm
But how
not-
much health do you have?
20.
And you
That's
have.
only I have 24, so he's not
yeah.
that much lower than me.
It should be you first.
I have
I
11.
always get murdered every time I'm the... All right,
Don't worry,
I'll
Chewie and I will walk
Be on,
behind you and protect you.
Oh,
I
goodness.
used to be that way until I stayed in the back.
So, for everyone at home, this is a picture of our dog.
Oh, I thought someone drew that fantastic picture.
It's
Yeah, this is
This is my Chewie.
this is John's Chewy. So
John's
now we have an image.
for everyone to see.
Everyone-
Something terrible happens to this dog.
Now, yeah, great.
We're all
Now we're
gonna
gonna
be
get
sad.
fucking horrible hate mail.
Well,
You killed a real dog. What the hell?
It's going to be directed towards you. I hope you know that.
Yeah, great. I know.
Just saying.
Thanks for putting some realness to it.
Yeah,
He's
well,
just so cute.
Jesus.
What does this dog look like?
Yeah, share
Oh,
it
you
with
guys-
your party.
You haven't seen my Chewie?
Oh, Chewie. Chewie's adorable. That's a good
Anyway,
drawing.
Okay, so I'm walking
You're going
shield first.
fantastic.
And then Chewie and
And
I
you're
are
alert.
behind him.
I like it. Who else is going after Seraph?
I'm after John then.
Seraph,
1,
John,
2,
Keith.
Me.
3.
Oh, I should be in the back
4.
with my two goblins.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I forgot about
Yep,
that.
you forgot about Frank and
You guys want to put yourselves on
Droop?
the map?
Droop.
Oh, yeah.
Droop.
So let's have you guys all make history check to
Oh.
see if you would know anything
Gladly.
specifically about this.
I don't even-
A history or a nature check,
I got this.
whichever
guys.
one
I got
you would
this.
prefer.
Well, I'm gonna
I'm all
do
good on my
Man,
history.
it's
Well,
both
I'm
negative
good thing
one.
I'm-
Yeah,
Plus
I'm
4 on
both at a disadvantage for both of those.
Oh my God, that's
I mean,
so
you
bad.
can
Luckily,
roll
you got
it.
me.
4. I know nothing about
I
this.
haven't-
Finn is easily
Don't
kicking
know
all your
much
asses.
about
How is-
history.
How is
Don't know
Finn
nothing
so much
about
smarter than
fighting.
us?
I mean,
Now
as,
we're gonna
as a
get
wizard, he
sued.
should have done studying. I don't know how much actual studying Finn's character may or may not have done outside of the bar, but wizards generally have to do a lot of studying, so that makes sense that
Well,
he
he
would be really good.
he learned on the streets all the David Blaine style magic, so that he could
Pick a
impress
card,
the
pick a card,
chick-
pick a card.
impress the
Yeah.
chicks. That's what his magic's good for.
Okay,
agree.
so Finn, you would know that the Tribor Trail is a pretty dangerous area. This is where you guys were ambushed previously before you made your way to, yeah, not so much nature though, where you guys were ambushed previously in our campaign. And there are a multitude of enemies and bad baddies that'll be across this trail. Specifically, you would know that there are goblins, hobgoblins, orcs, ogres, and sturges, and you may even know that there's probably owlbears. You would know that all these things have the possibility of being encountered on this trail, any part of it. So, as you guys are going through, you actually get to encounter one of these enemies, and I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, great.
Alright.
As a group of orcs,
Orcs.
ambushes all of you on the trail.
Immediately
21.
goes invisible.
And I don't even
9.
know where we
Seraph, can
are.
you roll a perception check for me? Let's see if they
There I
actually
go.
ambush
Oh,
you,
boy.
or if you
What'd you get,
are
Finn?
aware.
14.
14.
I don't want
Oh,
to
look at that.
Nice. Okay, so
You
you're
rolled
not
a
going to get
crit.
ambushed. Good job.
Seraph got a 20.
Okay.
Seriously,
Look at
I got
this.
ears like a owl, hawk
Roll
bear.
initiative. This creature we've just learned of.
How convenient.
Cool. That works.
Hey, Droop's on the combat tracker.
Yeah, can we like make him green so he can do? He's got a sword now.
They both have.
Yeah.
Do they both have weapons?
No, you took them away because they were immediately like
They were
gonna like
going after
group-wise.
I have them, so I hand them to them.
Okay.
That was. If you check the tape, that's.
No,
what
I
we
definitely
did.
remember you taking it away from them.
Heath,
now
I don't
you're giving it
understand
back to
what
them?
tape you're talking
Well,
about.
Oh right. If you check the
Check the
tapestry,
archives.
check the tapestry. But yeah, so anytime that they were in battle, we told them we were going to give them these crappy blades.
Okay. Sure. So you want Frank is also fighting them?
Frank is definitely fighting. Frank don't fuck
You
around.
can't make this simple for me, can you?
Nope.
That's kind of what I signed up for.
Okay, so John, you are going to actually get to go first. It looks like you have 3 orcs that are going to ambush you guys along this trail. In regards to positioning and location, they're all 3 in like a triangular formation in front of you.
Okay, just a second.
Take your time.
So are they in front of Seraph then?
Yes, like
Okay.
you guys are all looking at each other.
Okay. What's the distance you would say?
20, I'll say 20 feet away from you guys.
Okay.
They kind of all jumped out of a bush. Like, ah! Orc!
Orc. Yes.
Orc.
They
That's
used
what they
my
say.
push technique.
Let's
They
say,
must
I
have been spying on us for
thought
quite some
orcs had a
time.
little bit of intelligence at least.
They do.
Okay, but these ones are just saying their name.
Who speaks
Who
Orcish?
They're Pokemon.
Oh, that's right. Nobody speaks Orcish. So.
Oh, yeah.
Orc. Wait.
Who's
no.
smart now?
Yeah, just Elvish.
Wait, how far away am I from the
Do you
20
still
feet.
have
You're
that
20
like?
They're 20 feet away
Yeah,
from
that's
Do
me.
you
what
still that
Chess
thing
told.
gives us that advantage on
Perfect.
hitting? That fire.
Fairy
So
fire.
I
Fairy
want
fire.
to cast
Yeah.
Spike
This
Growth,
dude's just gonna use his freaking shield.
and it has a 20-foot radius, so I want to have the
OP.
radius include the orcs, but not us.
What are you doing? When you have to take like deep breaths and really look at me, I need to pay attention because it's not a standard attack. What the hell are you
Okay,
doing?
so I want to cast Spike Growth.
Sure.
The ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range, and the range is 150 feet. Twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns.
The range is 150 feet,
Yeah.
so you're gonna cast it 100 and like
No,
40
I'm
feet
saying
away.
like they're in range though, because it's only a 20-foot radius.
Oh, the radius is okay.
The radius is 20 feet.
I
I
thought it
can
said
cast
radius
it
was
up to
that.
150 feet away.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
The area
I'm with
becomes
you.
difficult terrain for the duration.
Yep.
The up to 10 minutes. When a creature moves within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Oh my lord.
Oh snap!
Someone's doing their homework.
And the
Good.
transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural.
Oh. So they can't dodge it.
That I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
they're
it
just
just
going to get
happens,
damage
right?
if they move. It's twists and sprouts, hard spikes and thorns. Becomes difficult duration for up to 10 minutes.
Wait, so does that affect us as well?
Yep.
Well, initially
Any
it's
creature that moves within it.
but it's only around them right now.
Correct.
So I'm going to say, don't get too close to them.
So no melee combat.
No melee combat. Ranged weapons.
So it's not within our...
Use your acid spit.
Okay.
Use the acid spit.
Finally!
No, I got magic missiles, man. I'm excited for that. Oh, wait, are they all near each other?
They are, yeah.
Oh,
5 feet
magic
away
missile
from
does
each
the same
other.
thing. I'll do that.
Okay. Cool. So good job. You do that. Does it actually count as a spell slot?
No,
Or
it's
is
one
it a-
of my circle
Cool.
spell thingies.
And you
so.
can use those however many times?
Mhm.
Cool. All right.
We're powered.
Really? There's not a certain amount of times you can use those?
No, it says it doesn't count towards the spell slot.
Right, but is there like a once per day thing?
I don't remember reading that, but if you want to move
should-
on to the next person, I will read during their.
Okay, so what's going to happen here basically is all these orcs are going to be now entrapped in these giant spiky thorn area, and it's Orc 1's turn. And he is going to try and move out of that because if you're putting it right at the edge of them, how far are they traveling before?
20-mile radius.
So it's
How-
a 20.
20
They're
miles.
20
Ooh,
feet
20
from us,
20 feet.
correct?
What?
They're 20 feet from us,
Yes.
and it's a 20
How much
foot
distance
radius.
from where
so
they are
I
to you?
want it to be in the middle, so they have 10 feet to travel towards us,
Okay.
and we have 10 feet. We can get
Okay.
closer if we want.
So they can move
So they'd have
10 feet. Oh, they have to move 20 feet to get to you.
Yes.
20
but
feet
they
to get to
can-
us, but 10 feet
10
through
feet
the
to get
spell.
out of the spikes.
Right, which is double, so that's 20 feet. So 30 feet is how far they can totally move. So he's going to use all of his movement speed to come up to Seraph, who's first. And he's going to take how much damage? Say it again.
He takes
2d4 of piercing.
2d4s for 5 feet, so 4d4s.
4 d4s, she says.
Dang.
And he is going to take 9 damage. Trying
Nice
to
work.
walk through your spiky spikes. And he's going to then target Seraph. And he is going to swing his great axe at you. Let's see if he's able to hit you at all, Seraph. He does. And let's see. He's going to hit you for 11 damage.
Of course.
He's going to pick up his great axe, and he's not going to be wounded in the sense that he gets an attack of opportunity against you, but he's actually going to be really pissed off and try and like slice at your throat and kind of cut straight down across your armor and hit you for 11 damage, and then he's going to end his turn. And you can retaliate, because look, it's your turn.
I'm definitely going to retaliate.
Get him, Seraph.
Get
And I'm
him.
going to use Sacred Flame on him.
Oh boy.
So, that was Orc 1, right?
Yes, sir.
So, ta-da.
Hit that damn orc right in his face.
Cast, attack, or damage.
Cast?
Yes.
There should be one of those three that has a number next to it.
Save.
Yep. Okay, then that one. Nice. You hit him hard. Roll damage. Roll damage on his face. Come on, you can do better than 2, Seraph. Jesus. Freaking nipple rubs again. You gonna
Yeah, I was
move or
going to
you
say that.
Well,
but I don't want to
this
jinx
is like
it.
singeing his hair with like a flame that comes up and
talk about freaking David Blaine magic? Poof. Do you want to move or anything else? So you guys can move 10 feet before you're within danger territory.
okay.
If you would like to. Forward, yes.
Yeah, I'd like to like move to his side, I guess.
Okay. Like to his left or right.
His left. Yeah.
Finn, it is your turn, sir. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna shoot some magic missiles at this guy.
Which one?
Orc 2.
Okay. Orc 2, go for it.
Okay.
You're going to hit him all 3 to him? Okay.
Damn.
So, yeah. Roll the 3 attacks on him. There is no hit or miss. It always hits. Nice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage to Orc 2. Good job.
Wow.
Wow. Do you want to move at all or stay kind of where you are?
I'm gonna stay in the middle.
Okay. This is 2. This is
Oh wait,
3.
there's nobody behind us, is there?
Nope.
I'm gonna jump behind Heath.
Orc 2. Oh man, look at this like perfect retaliatory setup here.
You might not be able to make it out alive.
He probably will not. Orc 2 is going to try and throw his javelin at Finn. How far would he be? He's going to do it at disadvantage. He's too far away.
Yeah, and
But
plus
he
I'm like
doesn't
behind
give a
behind 3 people.
Yeah, it's definitely disadvantage. Finn, Let's see if he can hit you with his javelin or not. Wow. What is your AC? 11?
Let's just not talk about it.
Let's not talk about it.
He's still able to hit you, even at disadvantage.
He's very sensitive about the size of his AC.
And with that, he launches this javelin, threads the needle between Heath, John, and you, and hits you square in the chest for 6 damage.
Yeah, this orc should probably start unwanted. Curving spears and whatnot.
Heath, it is your turn, sir.
Hey, okay. So, on your little map that you've drawn over there, who am I by?
So Finn is behind you. This is you to the right, and John is in front of you.
Where's that one?
Orc 1, 2, 3. This
Okay.
is Seraph. I didn't put it
If I move up towards Seraph and go next to him,
sure.
then I should be able to sneak attack. Correct? Do I have enough movement speed to get there?
Yeah, because it was only like 10 feet.
Okay. I would like to do that.
Okay, so you're going to stand next to him now?
Yep. So I'm going to stand next to Seraph. I'm going to target
Orc number 1.
Orc numero uno. And I am going to end his butt. Got that effect. Pull out Mr. Stab.
Gets a crit.
Away we go. 14.
Beautiful. That's a hit.
Yes.
Roll damage. Oh, yeah. Nice.
18 points of damage.
And that is enough to crush his face hole. So describe how his face hole gets crushed.
I run. I'm like running up to Seraph, and I put my hand on his shoulder, and I use it as a launch pad, and I spin around in the circle 360, come down, and cut him from like this side all the way down. I want to cut him like diagonal.
Straight angle.
Do we get like a couple air horns in there too?
Fireworks going off in the back. Finn's just like,
markers.
magic missile. Awesome. Okay, so that is enough to kill orc number 1. Do you want to... You still have 20 movement if you want to use it. But I mean, you're basically now at the edge of this.
I would like, and if I'm incorrect about this usage,
I'll let you know. Don't worry.
Yes, I figured you would. I would like to use cunning action.
Oh, okay.
To hide.
Describe cunning action.
Cunning action,
you can do?
Starting at your 2nd level, your quick thinking and agility allows you to move and act quickly. You can take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat.
Yeah.
This action can be used only to take a dash, disengage, or hide action.
Ooh, sweet sauce. Okay, cool.
Someone also did their homework.
Fuck yeah.
This guy.
Oh, man. All right, cool. So absolutely, you can use your bonus action. If you would like, there's... This path, as you saw, there's trees all over the place. So if you want to hide behind one, it'll basically, you could do that. And then when we get to your order next or anything like that, we'll go from there as to what you would want to do next.
Cool.
Awesome.
I'm hidden.
Perfecto. Orc numero 3. So at this point, you just have Orc 2 and 3 left. Orc 3 is... not the smartest of the bunch here, and he's also going to try and run out. And let's see how much damage he takes. I believe it was 4.
Oh.
It's 4 per 5 foot square.
It's 2d4s per
5.
5, so 10 feet's 4.
Yeah, he has to do 15 feet. He's slightly behind the first one.
Ooh, he's going to kill himself. I'm done living.
Yeah, so he is going to take 12 damage, moving up just to Seraph alone.
He gets up to Seraph and he's just like,
God damn it.
It's a living.
It hurts so bad. Okay, so he's going to take a shit ton of damage just like muscling through all of these thorns and everything like that.
Like John McClane from Die Hard, he's like walking over the glass with bare feet.
Yeah,
Or Ben Stiller in Heavyweights.
Oh my.
Or
throws another glass down.
Daniel Stern.
You're not going to top Ben Stiller.
Where he's going up the stairs.
But Ben Stiller in Heavyweights.
Nope, I want to use Warding Flare.
What is... Oh, okay. Your AC is what? 16?
16.
Man, they are getting these good rolls here. You're going to use what?
Warding Flare.
What does it do?
Warding Flare is a cantrip. I'm sorry, it's a power that I could use. When you're attacked, a creature within 30 feet of you can see. You can use your reaction to impose a disadvantage on the attack roll, causing a light flare before the attacker hits or misses.
Okay, so I'm going to roll a second one to see if it's less than your AC as a disadvantage would, and let's see if he misses. Oh, sweet Jesus. He rolls a 1. So you kind of hit him with this like reactive flash, and he's just like instantly blinded. Like both of his eyeballs just got burned out. And
Wow.
Just the ash just.
Wow,
It's like a Thanos snap
he's
eyes.
not. So now he's extremely damaged, bloodied all over, got these crazy cuts and like thorns stuck in him, and now he can't see shit, and he's standing basically in front of you defenseless. Oh my goodness, it's Droop's turn.
Yeah!
Okay, now for all of you that may or may not remember, Droop, out of your 2 orkling or goblin friends, Droop is definitely the less intelligent of the 2 of them.
Good old Droopy.
So,
Swear to God, Droop stabs me.
yeah, he's going to... where the fuck would they be? They were going to be, I guess, behind you. So we're going to say this is Droop, and then this is Frank.
So they were probably by me before I ran up and attacked.
Yes, right.
Well, now you're in a bush.
Well, they're not with me now.
Where's Chewy?
By me. I
Next
haven't
to you?
moved at all yet.
Right.
So, yeah.
So Chewy next to you. Okay, Droop. What would he do in this situation? I mean, he definitely doesn't like orcs, so I guess you know what? All right, he could attack an orc. That's fine. I don't know how well it'll go for him. He may very well die. But
what weapons did we get? Did we give him his throwing axes? Is that what we did?
Yes.
Okay.
He has an axe.
Both of them have axes. Our DM hates us.
fucking really going off the page on this one.
Hey, we're just trying to stack our party a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. He's going to try and hit orc number 3 who came over to you guys. Let's see how this is fucking gonna go.
Are we able to like react and use like the tiny goblins as shields ever? Just curiosity.
I could probably have you do it as a
That
reaction.
ain't gonna happen. I ain't letting that fly. Those are my goblins.
Yeah, you have like a
Those
meat
are my
shield or
shields.
something like that. I don't.
No, they're my friends.
Hey, we can revive them. It's cool.
Holy shiznits. Okay, so he's actually going to be able to hit. So he kind of droop. I'm going to use droop as like a verb as well as like a noun. He's going to like droop his way on over, like boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, ah, and like just kind of slash at this orc. And kill him.
Yes! Droop!
Oh my goodness. All right. And yeah, whatever. We'll think of some like
you are
celebratory
now
action for him
regretting
later.
all of the past episodes.
For real, like Jesus
13
H.
is
Christ.
the unlucky number for you, chat.
Oh fuck! Yes, it is. Okay, so orc number 3 is dead, and Frank is not. Let's see. Droop was the one who was pinned down by bugbears.
Yes.
Frank didn't like Clark.
Yeah,
Remember?
Frank was part of their Cragmawness.
He was abused by Clark.
Right. Who was not an orc. Let's see. Roll a d6.
Okay.
On a 5 and 6, he'll hit. Or, like, attack. Try to attack. Anything less than that, nope. Okay, so Frank is more reserved.
Frank don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he's really not looking to put his life on the line yet for you guys.
And honestly, that fits with his character.
It kind of does. He was definitely, like, hands-off-ish, more...
The entire
like,
time.
Yeah.
So is he like,
I'm in love with Droop.
I know, right?
is he like chasing butterflies, or is he just like, I'm gonna
No,
send
he
this one out,
definitely
guys?
sees what's going on. He's just not really at all willing to risk his life or any sort of damage or pain or anything for you guys, even though Heath is trying to make as much of a friend out of him as he can. So good for you. Maybe we'll see if he changes and has a change of heart soon. But John, that puts us to you in top of the order.
How far away would you say I am from Orc 2?
30.
He's
30
still
feet?
inside the trap.
He is still inside the
Okay,
entrapment.
so I'm going to run 10 feet closer
Sure.
and then throw a javelin.
Okay.
Yeah, karma.
Target him.
You better hit. Hit me with one.
Kind of
You could do like
picturing
Olympic style, where
an
you
Olympic
use your
style.
momentum to-
Are you targeting Finn?
Yeah, she is. No one
No,
get
I'm
hit
not.
again.
I'm targeting
No, that's
Orc
Orc 2
2.
who's targeting Finn.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
John is correct.
I just get another.
Beautiful. That is a
Wow, 21.
21.
good hit. Nice roll.
So.
Hit him with the deeps. Should get that plastered on here.
Ooh!
The
Nice.
dice was like teetering on like a 1.
5-1, 5-1, 5-1, 5.
So
Awesome. Okay, so kind of explain your heroic throw here.
So I hoist my javelin and I just kind of do like an actual javelin run. And isn't there usually kind of a weird trot to
There's
a javelin
definitely like a
throw?
hop, hop, hop throw.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. And I hit the 10 feet and I just launch it. And I hit him in the chest and it hits him so hard it just like it's poking out the other side.
You okay there, Heath? What, you like a little, you're bringing a tear to your eye with how great of a throw that was, or what?
It's so beautiful. We should start some kind of sport. Throw javelins and orcs.
Fucking for real. It's canon now. Okay, cool. And that'll take you guys out of combat. So good job. You really...
I'm gonna use a potion of healing.
Yeah, I was going to say, you really didn't take too much damage collectively. Seraph took 11 damage, and Finn, you took 6.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll still not discuss how that javelin is.
I wanna kind of not yell, but like call out. Is it safe to come out?
hey, you're hiding.
I had a plan.
Party mates?
No.
Okay.
And I ignore him too.
I poke my head out, and I'm like, "You assholes!"
But I want to end the spell so there's no longer thorns and spikes, and we can walk where we wish.
Look at you.
I
you
want to get
ever-
my javelin back, and I say, Chewie, come with me! And we go get my javelin.
Did you ever figure? Yeah, you want the javelin that's inside of me?
Wait, javelin or hand axe? Didn't you throw a hand axe?
No, she
No,
threw
I
a
threw a
javelin.
javelin.
Do you want
Gotcha.
the javelin that's inside of me too?
I don't know what you're talking
He
about.
got
hit with a
a javelin sticking out of his chest right now.
He got hit
Would
with
you
a
like
javelin.
another javelin?
I
Yes.
was reading about my character. I missed all of that.
Yeah, he got hit with a javelin straight in the chest.
So I guess
will also,
Someone
when we
else could
try
take
and
it.
heal him, I want to
Sure.
steal his javelin.
Okay. Heal away.
All right. What do I roll for heal?
Well,
what
are
gonna
you
do?
healing yourself?
Yeah, I got potions. There's no reason for anybody else to heal me.
Okay. So the regular potion is roll a d4, and then you're going to add a +4 to it.
Let's go.
So you got what is that, 3?
I had this whole
A
plan. I
3,
was gonna.
5, 6, 7, 8.
So I'm full health.
7.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
All right.
I want to use a
So
potion
you just
as
put
well.
that. Okay. Go ahead and do the same thing. 0.
What is...
1. You suck. You got a 5. Okay. You have 6 damage, which isn't that bad.
Seraph's like,
6 hurt.
All right. Wait.
Don't you guys have like potions or spells?
Do you
that
have any
could
more
use?
potions?
I mean,
or
I have
no?
a spell I can use if you
Don't a shit
want.
ton
I
of
just
you have
wasn't
that?
sure
No,
if
I
I wanted
don't-
to use up the spell
Don't,
slot
yeah,
right
I don't want to
now.
use up spells right now.
Okay, you probably will have to take a. You will have to take a long rest within the 1 day span. This travel is longer
You
than
have
1
5
day.
potions, though, right?
Okay.
You will have to
So-
take
Yes, I
a
have 5
long
now.
rest.
So yeah, I'd rather not.
I
We
have
can
5
just do
potions
watch
and
a
1
long
potion of
rest
greater
and-
healing.
question: Where
Answer.
are we at in the journey when we got attacked?
So you guys basically are marching for like 10 hours of daytime. Then you got attacked at like hour number 8, let's say. So basically you continue to walk for 2 more hours, and then you have to start setting up camp
Okay,
because
well,
it's now going to be dark, and then you have to take a long rest.
I think we should start setting up camp.
Wait, we're taking a long rest tonight? Yeah. Oh,
I
then
mean-
I'm just going to heal Seraph then, because I got my spells.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I have better healing spells than you do.
Oh. I mean, do you want to heal yourself with your own spell? I
Yes,
don't,
please.
That's fine.
Anyone can use spells.
Yes,
He
Let's
likes-
not argue over who used the spells.
He likes to touch himself.
Okay.
I'm gonna set up my own tent tonight, guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my own spells.
I'm going to, like, shoot my web spell and make a hammock.
Boom.
Dope. That's a cool use of a spell. Wait, how long does that last? I'm picturing like getting in it and then it just disappearing and then your ends hitting the ground.
I'll fall in an hour.
Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, I don't think it's permanent. Does it say that
It's an hour, yeah.
Okay.
I'll fall in an hour.
So-
Just enough to get comfy and fall
They'll
asleep.
be like half asleep and then just
It's like the worst alarm clock ever. Cool. Let's do what? Go ahead.
I want
I want.
to have a conversation
Yes.
with Frank.
Okay.
Frank,
We get all heart to heart.
What?
what the hell, man?
What? What's the problem, man?
You didn't. You
We
had
got
a
freaking
chance.
ambushed.
You didn't do anything.
Yeah, Mr. Heidi Boo, what the hell were you doing?
I was getting ready to pull out my crossbow.
Yeah, so was I.
You don't have a crossbow.
You don't fucking know what I have.
Yes, I do, because I gave you everything you have.
Okay, whatever. Shut up, man. That's not the point.
You're gonna let Droop outdo you?
He's stupid. Let him go get him.
What do you have to say about it, Droop?
Duh. I love kill. Droop, kill, all time, smash, big time, hard.
I'm gonna take the axes back for both of them.
Yeah, Droop just like licking the fucking axe.
And I'm like, Frank, I expect more from you in the future.
Yeah, whatever. When you stop hiding, maybe I'll do something.
Oh, he's like looking up to you. You're his role model, and he saw you hide, and he's like, "Oh well, if he's hiding, then what do I have to do?"
I was seriously trying to set up for something cool.
He doesn't know that though.
This is
He
true.
doesn't. You're right.
You're
right. Okay, you know what, Droop? You're right. I'll do better.
I made the
Why are
fire.
you shooting a fire?
I
Oh,
made
you're
the
starting
fire.
the
It's not
fire.
Droop.
Okay.
That's
Why
Frank.
would you waste a? I
Frank.
mean, I know like we're taking a long rest, but I have a cantrip to make fire.
We're taking a long rest. I'm just trying to be.
She's over there
use.
sitting with a stick, just,
He's just trying to be helpful.
just. Damn, cantrips don't always work.
I don't want to be attacked while I'm sleeping. I'm going invisible.
Okay.
We'll put
Wait,
people
how long
in
does that
that watch.
Okay, hold on. This is important. So you guys are going to take a long rest. That's 8 hours. It's not the smartest thing for all of you to sleep at the same time.
No.
So in what order is who sleeping and who's staying
You know what?
awake and what are you doing?
John, you go to sleep first.
I'll take first shift. I'm
You
invisible.
need it.
Okay,
Okay.
so there should be one person who has high health and high AC staying with one person who has low health and low AC.
I'll be invisible and I'll just wander.
You and I
toward
have the lower health and AC.
So I'll
so
stay
we sh-
awake first with one of you,
with
and then
me,
she'll be awake.
and then that way I can wander perimeter, be
Okay.
invisible, and not be noticed.
So we'll go to sleep first.
Okay.
All right, so
I
it's
cuddle
me,
with Chewie.
it's
as
me
I
and
sleep.
Finn.
Yeah,
I
I'm
cuddle
invisible.
on the other side of Frank and
So-
Droop.
So who's awake first?
We
You
are.
guys are awake first? Okay.
Are we
And
doing
you're
4-hour
sleeping?
shifts or 2-hour shifts or what?
I thought it was 4 hour shift.
I thought we were doing 16 hours.
So
I need my full 8 hours.
it's kind of up to you how you want to do that. I mean, so if you've marched for 10 hours and then you're going to take, that leaves 14 hours in the day. I'll say that you guys can all be fully rested if you take like 6-hour shifts or however you want to do
Sure. To move,
Just,
sa-
yeah, it's just
for
as
the
long
sake
as
of the
we
show,
all
let's
get-
just say yes and
Okay.
move on.
it. Yeah, that's fine.
This
Okay,
episode of Podquesters, we debate about how long we sleep.
in D&D 5e, there's not actually 24 hours in one day.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, so all right, overnight, you guys are on watch. During your watch, you don't encounter anything. You guys are both awake now. Both
Yep.
make perception checks for me.
Oh boy.
That's not fun.
6. What about Chewie?
21.
Okay, never mind. We're good.
What about
Is Chewie doing something or is he not doing something?
Well, no, I'm saying he'd be up with me.
For sure.
We're pretty good buds now, and he's got a good nose and good ears.
Well,
I'm just
regardless if he
saying.
makes a perception
It's
check,
okay. We don't need to deal with that because
he's just gonna paw at us.
That's what Chewie does in real life.
Okay, you
We
guys
won!
make it through the entire night and you don't get attacked at all. So congratulations, you made it through the night successfully.
Fantastic.
Now it is the next day, and you have about a 3-hour travel to get to Cragmaw Castle.
Mm-hmm.
So is your marching order going to stay the same, I'm assuming?
I think
that's
so. Worked
smart.
well for us.
Okay.
And so do we have a better idea of where Cragmaw Castle is now, or are we still just going to the general area?
You still are going towards the general area. When we get closer to what your expected destination should be, so like these 3 hours, we'll see if you guys can kind of find it a little easier or not.
Okay.
It's definitely not. From what you've been described, Cragmaw Castle is once a castle. Now it's more of just like ruins and rubble that's been kind of taken over by the Cragmaw clan, if you want to call them that. So it's not like they've really hidden the actual castle. It's just not known to the general public where its location is.
Okay.
So, okay, if that's your standard marching order that you're going to keep to, that's totally fine. Let's see. As you're walking through, you make it your 3 hours, no problem. Nobody else decides to ambush or bother you. So that's very good. And Seraph, since you're in front, make another perception check for me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nat 20.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
20.
Okay,
Yeah.
so as you guys are walking through, you've kind of strayed away from the Tribor Trail specifically because you were told to head down the trail for X distance and then kind of jarred off to the left into the woods. As you go to do that, you kind of start to hear some noises as you're traveling off the trail now and looking for these things. And as you do that, you're going to be encountered by what you see as Cragmaw Castle. At this point, you guys are still... It's in a clearing as you look off to the distance with this. So you're about 50 to 65 feet away in the forest.
So we find Cragmaw,
You find it, yes.
and can we discern who's there and what these noises are and all?
You just hear kind of like rambling on. You would assume it's goblins. You don't see anyone. You just hear them. So
Okay.
you know that this is inhabited. Okay, so you guys end up finding Cragmaw Castle and making your way to see this in-ruined castle, seemingly inhabited by some goblins based on what you can kind of hear, Seraph. You guys are standing off, still in the trees in cover. It is daytime, so it's fully light out right now. And you see those two staircases onto like an entranceway at the front of the castle. And you notice that there's like a clearing and the castle kind of like there's a perimeter all the way around it. Like you can go venture all the way around the castle if you wanted. So you know obviously this place is somewhere dangerous and I wouldn't just walk right up there.
So I ask Frankfurter.
Yeah.
As I hear some goblins, can you make out what they're saying?
Oh, I can understand Goblin.
You can understand Goblin
I
too?
speak Goblin.
Me too.
See if you can hear. Make a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
Probably
You guys
not.
roll.
I got a
12.
12.
Both of those got 12.
So you can kind of make out that they're just bickering, not necessarily like on guard, paying attention, kind of going back and forth, wasting time, so to speak.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't think you've ever really encountered goblins being like, "Yes, let's do algebra."
so I tell Seraph that they're just kind of screwing around. They're bickering and talking about nothing really important.
Like, Frankfurter, didn't you come from the Cragmaws?
Yes. Yeah. I was part of that, stupid thing. They always used to tell me, like, my dad was like, you better be a Cragmaw, otherwise you're going to be turned into stupid goblin pie. So, I didn't really want to be a part of them. I'm not really that big of a fighter.
Clearly, but do you still have your Goblin Cragmaw Union card?
Yeah, I mean, they probably wouldn't attack me if I happened to just, like, kind of go up there, but, like, what would I do? Like, I'm, like, following you guys around because I really have nothing else better to do with my day.
What if you found, like, a secret entrance for us to get into? Like, we send you in.
I think you're putting a lot of pressure on Frank.
What am I going to do? Send
Where are we
Droop?
at in this?
Droop
You
at
guys
least
are on the...
is willing to fight for
I'll put you on there in a second.
Seraph, what do you say?
Throw that out
If you do that, it's not going to work
Um,
for your
alright.
combat, yeah.
Sending him to look for a secret entrance?
Or a back door to unlock or something.
No, don't put yourself on there. I'll put you on there.
Is he still dressed like a goblin? Does he still have his Cragmaw outfit?
Well, he had a cloak over his Goblin outfit.
You guys have
We can
red
take-
brand cloaks, I believe.
We can take the red brand cloaks off of him.
How do you feel about that, Frankfurter?
Horrible. I mean, like, what do you want me to do here? Like, go just do the whole goddamn quest for you?
No. Like,
Well, that would be nice, actually.
scope it out.
Hold on, didn't I just put someone on there?
Oh,
Don't delete yourself.
you told me to take myself off.
Yeah, I did. I took you off.
So I offed
John.
myself.
Jacob
Heath.
Jingleheimer.
Hold on, let me just throw you all on there. Heath.
Before we start going up, I say, Chewy, stay. And I have him hang out.
How well trained is this dog?
I feel like he's pretty well trained. He already survived a combat.
I mean,
We're best friends.
So this is the same dog that you met in that one town and you were
Yep.
petting a long time
Yep.
or something?
We played lots of fetch. We've bonded.
That's true. You all also quite good at animal handling.
Yes.
I have a pretty good
Isn't that the
proficiency
dog
in
Drew
animal
tried to
too.
kill?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And I protected him.
Okay. So, okay, what do you want? Frankfurter to explore this castle for you?
I want just some intel on what's going on inside the castle. Like what to expect when we walk in there. How many goblins, how many bugbears, how many owlbears, how many bears, everything.
How many wheelbears?
I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you do that, who wants to play Frankfurter? Because I'm not going to play myself.
I had the feeling
Play
you were
myself.
I don't want to
You know
do
what? You know what?
Frankfurter.
I'll do it.
Of course you
Okay.
will.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Fine. So you guys are all going to stay off in the tree area then?
Is this a good plan?
Yeah, you really only have one shot at this, so you better fucking make it work.
All
I
right.
just feel like if something goes wrong, Frankfurter is going to end up dead, and they're going to know we're here.
How much faith do you have in Frank?
Dude, no, he's gonna get turned, and it's gonna be against us, and it's gonna be horrible. I already see this coming. Like, come on, he's easily switched sides.
Frank
For whoever's the
doesn't
winning
care
side.
enough.
Mm.
He's only hanging out with us because he has
hey,
nothing better to do
if
with
the
his
party,
day.
if
He
the party
said so
doesn't want to send
himself.
Frank, I'm in agreement with the party.
Okay.
What saith the party?
Let's not send Frank.
I don't think Frank will truly trust us until we get rid of the Cragmaws.
Okay,
I mean, it
Sarah?
seems like his dad wants him to be a Cragmaw, but he
Sarah?
doesn't want to be.
True story.
Seraph, you're the deciding vote.
Yeah, we'll let Frankfurter hang back
Okay.
with us.
So, does someone else instead want to try and... Do you want to go in guns blazing? Do you want to...
How important is it to get a layout? Like, if I make one of you guys invisible, who is? Oh, I can make Heath. He's stealthy.
So, you guys took a long rest. You should have all your spell slots back.
Yep.
I would be careful using them. In the sense that, this is a pretty large castle.
Well, we need to find a point of entrance first.
Yeah,
So
okay.
would you?
So I
want,
think we
Well,
need to
so
So
scout.
you're looking at this front, basically an entranceway. There's a...
Out of the question.
Okay.
Front door, out of the question.
It's probably a smart
Gotta
move.
find another entrance.
do you want me to make you invisible? You have an hour to find a door.
All right.
Who wants to read that?
I want what?
I just dropped some flavor text.
All right. Who's reading it?
The castle consists of 7 crumbling towers of different sizes and heights, but the upper stories are all in varying states of collapse. A short flight of steps leads up to a terrace in the front of the entryway. Past the wreckage of a pair of sundered doors lies a shadowed hall. Round towers loom over the entranceway with dark arrow slits looking down on the terrace.
So you kind of see that as your main, that is the main entranceway to this castle.
Okay.
So there's gotta be a servant's entrance somewhere.
Well, not even that. I mean, this castle is in ruins. There's got to be a crumbled wall we can
or an
crawl
entrance
over.
to the kitchen.
Can we do a
There are
perception
crumbled
check?
walls. With what you perception-wise, that's what you see. Because you see the front face of this castle, and there's these 2 towers crumbled as you kind of just read. But you know that it continues around, so you could
What's
go
up
around
with this?
it.
What's up with this path in the south?
That
Do we see that?
yeah, you would notice that. So you would just kind of see that is maybe a service entrance or something else similar to what you would think. It's not a main entrance, but it seems to lead towards the castle and probably has an entranceway into the castle.
Me thinks that we should at least take a look at that.
Sure.
So,
So you guys want to move yourself
So let's
south?
sneaky
Quiet. No one yells.
I'm going to say you guys are still kind of at the tree line here, so
Okay.
you don't have to make stealth checks, but yeah, let's
I have
be
Chewie
cautious of
follow
yourself.
us along the tree line, so he knows I'm not completely abandoning him. and I tell him to stay at this tree line, and I give him a stick to chew on.
Okay. More flavor text for you. Go ahead.
On the south side of the old castle, an overgrown path leads to a passage that climbs up into the wall. A large iron door stands here, sheltered from direct outside attack. Arrow slits 10 feet above the ground overlook the path.
So when they say arrow slits, that's like
where archers
where
can.
archers can. Do we see anybody manning those archer posts?
You wouldn't be able to see into it in the sense of like if somebody's there or not. They're not like waiting with like a bow.
Okay.
You don't see like a bow hanging out of it.
Do we
You
see
also notice there's a
anybody
bunch of
hanging
rubble.
out there?
There's a bunch of rubble.
Yeah, so to your left, as you like make your way around that tower area,
Is that
there's
rubble?
like a collapsed.
So
Rubble?
can we climb?
Is that a collapsed
Well,
It
wall?
might make noise.
Can I peek and look inside there, or is that just what I noticed from that?
So you want to like kind of climb, like go up to it. You're still far away at this point.
Okay.
You just can't put yourself any farther away on the map.
Yeah, I just want to take.
So
a quick
you want to
peek.
go up to it?
Yep,
Okay, make a stealth check.
of course. At least I have proficiency in my armor. Ba-ba.
See how little or much noise you make.
I mean, I did.
Nice.
Ooh. Oh,
What the hell was that? Are you
Why
going with him, Finn?
Finn? Why are you stealthing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, well, disregard that roll. Yeah, okay, so with an 11... Didn't you say you had proficiency in your armor?
I did.
It says you have a disadvantage.
For whatever.
Yeah, you rolled a 20 initially.
Yeah, I did.
Armor stealth penalty. Keep a note of that. We'll have to check out what's going on with your sheet. Okay, so as you kind of climb up to it, there's a little more flavor text for you.
The southwest tower of the castle is a little more than a heap of rubble. Several ragged bedrolls are scattered across the remaining floor space, and a small twisting passage leads east through the ruins.
So you notice that this part of the tower has been completely collapsed. You could climb up to it. It's rubble. But those like bedrolls would make it apparent that there probably is somebody inhabiting this area.
So I can't tell if it's occupied or not. I just
You don't
the bedrolls.
see any people inhabiting it.
Did we
currently.
notice if there are any people by this other stairway?
What's that?
Did we notice if there were people
No.
by this or goblins? by
There
this
is no
stairway?
one there.
There's,
And
no
you
there.
said the path is overgrown, so it's like not used.
There's a large iron door, though.
but
Correct.
It's not really a door that you can just open.
Squeak
It's gonna-
modifier.
It's gonna take some doing.
Yes, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't look like the door or entranceway is just open.
Well, I mean, this is, in my opinion, our best option is this rubble pile with bedrolls. I mean, we're gonna encounter somebody,
Yeah.
but
Let's just do it.
what say you, John Smith of Hobbiton?
I can give somebody bull's strength.
Please explain.
Is that what you say?
Yeah.
I could give someone both strength.
Yes, I do.
And we just all look quizzically at you.
You're
Like,
just like, what the fuck is that?
I can enhance somebody's ability, so I
That's great.
can give my target an advantage on strength checks, and his or her carrying capacity doubles.
Okay,
that's fantastic, John.
Well, thanks for that input there, John.
all right.
Oh, that's great.
Here's what I'm thinking. I should go up there first because I have
Up where?
Or I should go if we're gonna go through these bedroll area.
Mm-hmm.
I have a +4 to sneak to stealth.
Oh, to the sneaky sneaks.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So I'm the best chance, and I don't think we need to waste a spell slot making me invisible because we're probably going to need all the spell slots we can get.
You're our last hope.
I am the last hope. So I think if I go sneak up there,
Okay.
and then if Seraph is kind of close behind, so if
Yeah.
I'm in trouble,
What is your goal?
I want to see what's beyond this bedroom.
Okay.
So are we climbing
plus
through the
six.
rubble, or are we trying to
There's a
open
bed
the
and a
door?
bath.
We're climbing over the rubble.
Okay, I
So
just wanna
you're
make sure.
you're still kind of not climbing
Yeah,
the rubble
I'm just
yet.
sort of like,
Do you want to
first
go
round
up
of
to
power.
try and take a look? And you said you have a better stealth.
I have +4 to stealth.
Okay, roll a stealth check for me.
Please God, 11.
Okay.
that's the same thing I got.
So you're not being super quiet. Do you want to continue to try and make your way up this rubble pile? I'm going to say that's your stealth check to go from like the outside area where the trees were to the rubber pile. If you want to continue to go ahead, you can make another stealth check.
Okay, I'm going to try one more time.
Go ahead.
Thank God, 21.
Okay, so as you kind of climb this rubble pile super quietly, good job on that, you notice that not only are there these 3 different like bedrolls, but there are actually 3 goblins off farther into the castle area. You could see into that room a little bit more, like here. You notice that there's a door past the bedrolls, and there's 3 goblins in that area.
So are the
Can you see the goblins?
So
yes, you can.
Are the goblins? So the door's shut, I'm assuming.
That door that you see on the other side is open.
Okay, and the goblins are inside that doorway.
Yep, they're before the doorway. So
Okay.
where the 3 bedrolls are, north of that to the right.
I look back to Seraph and I hold up 3 fingers.
Can I sneak attack a magic missile
Well,
all the way to them?
What's your range?
150 feet.
go ahead. You go
I
first.
just feel like doing the missiles and stuff from this distance gives, if they don't all die right away, gives somebody the chance to go and alert the rest of the castle.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Now
wait,
we're
hold on.
thinking.
Hold on a
So-
I
second.
feel like it's better to
I
all get up
actually-
there, and even if we make some noise there, it's not as likely the whole castle will find out right away.
I
Hold
have,
on.
I have an idea.
Wait, Finn has an idea.
How far away am I from them?
65 feet is the distance from the tree line to like that edge of the castle, not to them.
Oh crap! Really?
Yeah, they are even farther.
So here's my thought. We get up there. We
Wait,
get
what?
to the either side of the door.
Yes.
Right? And then we
Either
have
side of the door. What do you mean?
So like the door. Well, they're outside.
If
of the
you
door,
climb
right?
up onto that rubble pile, they will be able to see you.
Okay.
How far are
So-
the squares?
What we'll do is we'll stay to the edge here.
20, 25, 30. I should be in range.
The rubble pile, so that they can't see us. That little part of the at the bottom.
Did you put
here.
yourself where you're talking about?
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
So like right here.
Sure.
We'll all stand here, and we'll send Droop over here, and Droop will run up the rubble pile and be like, "Hey guys, come help me," and then we'll ambush them down there.
Yeah, that sounds
Do
good.
we trust Droop's
I trust
charisma?
Droop more than Frank.
Droop's definitely less independent. That's for
That
sure.
is very true.
Are these all 5 feet?
Yeah, all the squares are 5 feet at this point.
So
Okay,
let's
so-
say the party.
Sure.
Well, if these are 5 feet, I'm still in range to do what I wanted to do.
Well, but you're gonna alert the
The
whole
whole
castle.
castle.
Not with the magic missiles. A web, which
Well,
locks
yes.
them. They can't move and they can't run.
A magic missile and a web.
No,
That's-
just a web, so they can't move out of that room. We can walk up there without them moving.
Okay, hold on.
But if there's other people outside the doorway
Oh, okay.
that we can't see,
Yes, that's true. So you definitely would want to pull them away from where they are. That's not a bad
let's-
idea.
Let's do that.
So John is still in the tree line, Finn is still in the tree line, Seraph and Heath are at the castle tower wall. You guys both stealthed your way there successfully. If you both move up to
You're
them, you
like
have to
up
make a
here.
stealth check.
Can we draw them to the window edge of rubble pile such by making Chewie bark?
no. What?
Good.
I'm
I
just
mean-
saying, well, because you've got crossbows, we've got things we can throw from the tree
You
line.
definitely have distance attacks.
The only thing is that how common are dogs in this area that they're in? How often
It
do...
would definitely be something that they wouldn't be like, that's a trap, but they would probably like investigate it or try and kill it.
Whoa.
Do you want to
Yeah,
risk
They,
Chewie?
so they
real
wouldn't think
fast.
something's amiss about that.
No, they wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would
agree.
protect Chewie. I'm not leaving
Okay.
him unprotected.
If that's what the party wants.
We've gone through like 5, 6 different plans to get inside this friggin' castle.
Yeah.
But
I
I think leading them out into
So
our
are we doing the
territory-
dog or are we doing Droop?
I feel like Droop's gonna walk in there and just like get lost.
No. I mean, maybe, but like, but by the time he basically gets over that rubble pile, the goblins will see him. So he'll either start conversing with them, he'll start attacking them, like whatever you want him to
Or
do.
they'll start attacking him.
Right.
Well, that's
What's the chance?
whatever you want him to do,
Wait,
that'll happen.
Are you controlling Droop and
Yes.
what else? Okay, so what's the chance of him saying
Well,
something stupid?
we have to We have to pick one of the plans. Let's pick one of the plans.
I say dog.
Dog.
Okay, dog it is.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys gonna go all to the castle wall, or are you gonna stay at the tree line? That's the last thing I need to know.
You guys should come back down because if they walk out that room, they're gonna see you first and not go.
I mean,
to
I'm
the
staying
wall.
at the tree line with Chewie just to be safe to
Yeah, and
protect
Finn
him.
is also
Yeah.
at the tree line with them. You guys are at the castle
This is the
wall.
most complicated plan.
So if they walk out that room, they're gonna see you guys and not look out
It's
the wall.
okay.
What?
Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, because we're just
Do you want to
chilling?
stay where you are, or you want to go back to them?
I would say
I want to go back to them. We're going to hide in the tree line.
Beautiful.
Okay,
Dogs
great.
will bark.
Fine.
Fantastic. Okay, so you guys all end up together at the tree line here waiting, and you're going to command Chewie, I guess, to go to this wall
No, Chewie's gonna do it from the tree line, so he's
and just
safer.
randomly bark.
Yeah.
And we've been working on our commands.
Okay.
And I say speak, and he barks really loud.
Okay. And I guess with that, you're going to have to see how this plan of yours, very, very, very elaborate plan of yours, works out later on the next episode. Join us again next time on Podquesters.
See ya!